as requested, here's a update on Mrs. Armitage and how we're getting on. So here is my dressing table with flowers from our wedding and my veil, which we thought would be nice to have up. And I think you've already seen this one picture that Antonia did for us when she first came down. And this is our wardrobe, complete with curtain now to keep the dust off of everything. And here's our beautiful bead curtain for keeping the flies out when the door's open. And we've made everything a lot more secure than it was, and this door is actually new. This is not the original door. Here's the front of the boat, which at the moment has got wood storage and all sorts of stuff, and not that you can really see, but through that gap there is all our water bottles as well, because just behind my beautiful ropes is the water tank. This whole area is the water tank underneath, so just behind there is where we pour the water in. So that's the front, and the deck we're going to replace with a steel one eventually, but that is costly, so we will do it eventually. But underneath there right now, so we've sealed all this up because every time it rains it was pouring in, and underneath we now have a bilge pump which has the pipe there to chuck the water out overboard to stop us from flooding. And all of the water pump for our actual water is boxed in there now, and then it's just storage. So on the last video you saw all of the shelves that we built under the gunnels, so now I've made curtains that are simply attached with wire, like curtain wire at the top and the bottom, so they're nice and easy to use. And obviously, again, they keep dust and stuff off our things. There's loads of stuff here that we've not unpacked, or there's boxes ready to go back to the house because we still haven't brought everything down. And we've got these lovely lights all the way around, and they're remote control, which is nice. So we use those in the evenings because it looks pretty. Under here there's still loads of storage, and at the moment we're still using Willow's crate, although she is so well behaved we're probably going to stop using that soon. And this lovely rug, which I got on eBay, which was the only place I could find one that was the right width, was really cheap, and it's very comfy on our feet in the mornings. So coming along, we've now got some really long curtains that I need to cut down from our house, that we've nearly fully moved out of, and I'm holding it back with, on both of them, some lace that was given to me by my nana like a little while ago for crafting projects, and they're all held up with curtain poles, obviously, but I'm very proud of that. In here is, as you know, the shower and the toilet. And as of yesterday we have hot running water, which is glorious, and last night's shower was wonderful. There's a seashell mobile that we got when we were on honeymoon. This was from Chrissy Island. If you are ever in Crete and get the opportunity to visit there, do it. It's beautiful. Again, more storage, as you know. I think you've already seen that on the other videos. And just some hooks for towels. That's Willow's towel. Bit small for us. Another nice big curtain. These curtains are brilliant, not only because of privacy when you're in the bathroom area, but also to keep the warmth in the rooms. And at night, this solar light is really bright. It's brilliant because it costs us no money to run, and it really lights up the entire end of the boat, and all the way down there. So these curtains stop the light so that we can actually sleep, which is really good. So I put a hook here because this is ultimately going to be opposite the stove. So when we've got wet coats and stuff, they can go there and get dry quicker. So we've built the sofa. Again, there's more stuff. I've dumped my bag here from work, which we built a week or so ago now, the sofa. And again, there's more storage underneath, and currently there is a cat litter box ready for when the cats move on in a couple of days' time. But eventually we'll get rid of that. The stove is outside at the moment because we are doing some work to it, and that should be in place and finished by the end of this week. Then more storage and stuff. I'm just doing a video for YouTube, darling. Got our chest of drawers in. That's our Hoover, which is amazing. And I built a cat tree area for the cats when they move on. So this is built out of their old cat tree, which was enormous, and I just took some parts and fitted it in so that it works for them here. Hello. Cheers. So up here we've got now our sound bar, and behind the cupboard is the I don't know, speaker thing. This is the speaker to whatever that is. Sub, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, and then food storage cupboard. I need to paint that pink, but that's not happened yet. And this is all now functioning. Woohoo! Over here is all functioning. We made a mistake here. We had the sink fitted this way round, but this is the back of the boat, and this way is the front of the boat. And generally speaking, the back of the boat on most narrow boats is lower than the front. So when we're washing up and we put stuff on the draining board, the water, instead of flowing back into the sink, goes up and over onto the worktop. So we're going to swing it around. Not a big deal, but that will happen at some point. Shoe shelves and welly shelves, very important, so we don't bring loads of crap in all the time on our feet, because we are, after all, on a rather beautiful, very rural, woodlandy mooring. Hello again. There's the speaker thing. Yesterday it rained heavily the entire 24 hours. We discovered a couple of little leaks that we need to sort out, so we have some wet stuff in these areas, but it's not a big deal. Now, what you haven't seen is the outside of the boat for a little while. We have 2 batteries now, so we're doing much better on power, because the leisure batteries that were on the boat originally weren't great. Now, some people may already know, but we had a nearly drowning incident with Puppy the other day. So now I've put up some wicker fencing to stop her from falling in when she sees cyclists on the other side of the river. Because when she went in, I went in after her, and things went really badly wrong really fast. We now have on order a ladder that will hang off of this bar, so that if ever I go in again, we can climb in. But if ever she goes in, I've also now got this net, because she's little, so perks of little dog, can net her out. So here's our view, and again, some people may already know that a tree came down the other day and landed on that boat there and put a great big hole in its roof. Not that you can really see it because of the light, but it's there. And nearly squashed this one too, but fortunately that one broke the fall onto this one. But the EA came today and took it down finally after several times of reporting it. So here is, okay, the outside, here we go, of the boat. So under this tarp we have built a box, not dissimilar to the one you can see in the background, but taller and smaller, which is currently storing all of our spare wood and kindling and things. Well, some of it, as you've seen, there's some on the front as well. and that's ready for when the stove is actually done, so that we can burn it all. Also for building things, which happens a lot on the boat. We still build lots of things every day. We're like, oh, a shelf would fit here, so let's put one in. Here is the current name of the boat, which we are contemplating changing. We've toyed with lots of different names, and currently contemplating Dorothy, after both my grandma and my nana, and also from Wizard of Oz, and then maybe we can have a rainbow on there somewhere. These are our new ropes that arrived today. I was overjoyed. I love anything bright and colourful, as everyone knows, and we're hoping to get a new plank soon. Outside of the boat, so there's our solar panel. Oh, I should have showed from up there. So that's the solar panel there, which is generating almost all of our electricity. We have to run the engine occasionally, but not every day. It depends on how much sun we've got, obviously. But we're going to get another solar panel as well, just because obviously we've had amazing weather recently, and soon it'll be winter, and then we will definitely need to suck as much energy from the sun as we can. And there's room for it, so why not?
And it was still getting power yesterday in the rain.
Yes, it was still getting power yesterday in the rain. These chairs were a bargain at Asda, 2 for a tenner, and they're great and they're pretty. Here's our puppy. Hello, crazy puppy. And our pond. And the random bottle of wine that appeared on our table today. This trolley has been invaluable. It was expensive, but totally worth it for up and down the towpath. Right. Here, this is just hanging off of here because that's where the waste pipe comes out for the shower, and it splurts water out onto the mud, which isn't great, so that just stops it from splurting out. The one by the sink just comes out in dribbles and it's fine. So here is my beautiful roof box that I built. Oh, and it's too sunny to see it really, but I filled it with plants. This is my little garden, and I put some lovely things on and some hanging baskets, courtesy all the flowers, almost all the flowers are courtesy of my friend Lorraine, who has been invaluable for helping us with decisions on the boat. Here's more beautiful rope that's gone on today, and just down here is our little fence made of willow to protect Willow. And there's one of our boat family, Max.
Hello. What is this?
This is for YouTube. And that's it. So there you go. This is our home, and we love it. Really, really love it.
This one's going inside.
No, this one's going inside. That was the old one.
Okay, that's it. So there's not really going to be many more updates, and now I don't know, because we're pretty much there. It's painted, it's built. Might do one when the stove's in, and then maybe, I don't know, when there's other news, but we've pretty much moved on. There's just a few bits left in the house that we're trying to sell, and that's it. So thanks for following our journey, and speak to you soon.